Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff from Minimalistic.com, and it's a quick review of the Cloud headphones for Nokia. In this case, we're going to talk about the Cloud Boom headphones. First things first, this is how they look on me. We got the blue color cyan blue color version for a review, but here's a quick look at it. Right, so the Cloud Boom headphones have a very minimalistic styling to them, as you can see. Nokia's Lumia line of phones have been very clean and modern so far, which kind of set them apart from the other phones out there. And so far Cloud headphones have been pretty minimalistic, so it's no surprise that Nokia, which is a Finnish company, teamed up with this company, which is a Swedish company. So all in all, it's a really nice looking pair of headphones. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Cloud Boom name. I'm not sure why they had to stick with Boom and Zoom and Knock or Pop. But the naming is a little strange, but the headphones do look very cool. When you pick them up, the first thing you notice is how light they are. They do feel slightly on the cheaper side because of all the plastics used. I wish they chose another fabric maybe for it, but it's not too bad. The finish is very nice and soft. It doesn't feel plasticky except for the cans right over here, which are, I mean, they're not really bad quality plastic. It is a little bit plasticky. They can be cleaned very easily though because of all the plastic used. You can just wipe it off, which is why you can see that even though I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, the Boom headphones are still very clean. So you get, as you can see, we have the cyan blue version, but you also get this in red, yellow, black, and white. They all complement Nokia's Lumia line of devices pretty well. Things look very simple, as you can see. They're only the essentials on these headphones. There are no fake speaker grill things or fancy design cues here. Even the branding is actually very minimalistic. You'll see that there is no Cloud logo except for on this side, which tells you that this is the right side headphone, and you don't actually have any Nokia branding at all until you notice on this side of the headphones right there, you might see that little bit of Nokia branding right there, which is, well, minimalistic, I guess. The cable, as you can see, is tangle free, so it does not get tangled up, which is pretty cool. The inline remote, sorry, has only one button, and that's to pause and play. You can also double press it to skip a song or triple press it to go back. You can also use this to answer and make calls because there's a microphone built in, as you can see right there. These work with Android phones. It kind of works with iOS as well. Your mileage might vary on Android because, well, these aren't actually meant for Android phones, but they work just fine. The headphones work just fine without them. Of course, with Lumia phones, these work just great. No complaints as such. You can't control volume, of course, but you can control playback right from that button. The cable also has a little, very, very tiny cable management system called the Sound Lasso. Now, Sound is the company that makes Coloud headphones. Now, I'm just going to talk about this quickly because it kind of makes sense to talk about it right now. The Sound Lasso basically allows you to tie up your cables and manage it right there, which means it'll keep it furthermore from being tangled up. It doesn't look as clean as it does in the pictures, but it works, I guess. No complaints as such. It's a nice little feature to have. So all in all, in terms of design, the minimalistic design might be good for some people, might be too plain for some people. I don't mind them. I actually think it's pretty nice, and I am a huge fan of cyan blue, so no complaints as such. Wearing them, it's pretty comfortable. The headband has a couple sharp edges which you might feel because of the fabric, but it's not a huge problem. I do wish there was more padding on the headphones though. There is a little bit of padding, as you can see, so it's not too bad. I just wish they put in a little bit more because this edge is a little sharp. But all in all, it is pretty comfortable to wear. I've worn them while in rickshaws and walking around, and they're pretty fun. There's no complaints as such because they are pretty lightweight. Moving on, the ear cups are pretty okay. I would have liked them to have been a little bit bigger, but these are on-ear type headphones, which means they sit on your ear, not around your ear. So it might be a little uncomfortable for people with large ears. For me, I have very average sized ears and they work just fine. No complaints again. So coming to sound quality, with a name like Boom, you would expect these to sound pretty good. They are a pair of budget headphones though, so you can't really expect too much out of these. When you crank up the volume, the sound quality is definitely there, but there's a little bit of distortion. The volume can get very loud though. The overall sound quality isn't insanely great. It can be a little bit muddy. There's not that much distinction between highs and lows, for example. But they do sound. I mean, again, the bass is also not as solid as it could be, but these do sound pretty good for the price, and that is the sentence to underline in this review. You can't really expect studio quality performance out of these, but for the price, it's really not too bad at all. It's actually much better than the in-box pair of headphones you get with most phones. So to conclude, the Cloud Boom headphones do have pros and cons. It might not be super great for audiophiles or fans of intense bass, but they're definitely going to sound better than most in-box headsets. So at the end of the day, they're a very affordable pair of lightweight headphones with simple minimalistic styling that more than get the job done, and it's definitely solid value for money if you're looking for if you're on a tight budget and you're looking for a pair of headphones that can kind of sound a lot better than what you get in the box. So that's about it, guys. As always, if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section below, or check out the full review right there at unleashthephones.com.